Hi, this is Vessel from ownyourweather.com, and today I've got another weather article summary for you. As usual, there will be a link in the description below linking to the complete full article, so if you don't get what you want from the summary, you can go and read the full article in the description below. So today we are discussing the difference between regional and local weather. So it's a little bit of a tricky subject to explain, so the best way to do it is to use a fictional scenario, so just bear with me. So imagine you're listening to the weather forecast the night before or the morning just before leaving for work. It's early spring, the meteorologists say everything looks fine. It's going to be a fairly overcast day, but the sun's also going to be shining, pretty mild condition, and you dress accordingly. Not too warmly, and you get in your car, drive to work, you park at quite a distance from work, but as soon as you get out of your car, it starts raining and it's pouring and you're actually getting completely and utterly soaked. You're miserable, you get into work, you're disgusted, you have a few choice words for the weather forecaster, you sit down and during tea break, lunchtime, around there, you call your spouse, partner who's taken the day off, sitting at home, and you just find out that it's such a wonderful sunny day that they've decided to go to the corner cafe and have some drinks. And you're sitting at the office all miserable, irritable, all wet still from the rain, and how can they be sitting in broad sunlight, only 20-25 minutes drive away? Well, you just experienced the difference between local and regional weather. So what is the difference between local and regional weather and local and regional weather forecast? Well, at the end of the day, it's a matter of size. When you look at, for instance, the United States, you look at partially state-wise. For instance, Northern California will be a regional forecast. Southern California will be a regional forecast. And then if you go to a local area, you'll find a small town within California, or even the city of Los Angeles or the part of the city of Los Angeles being a local area or fall within a local area forecast. Okay, so why is there such a big difference? It's not that your regional forecasts are getting it so wrong. It's just that within your bigger regional forecasts, you get smaller pockets of atmospheric conditions, weather conditions that might deviate a little bit or actually dramatically differ from your regional weather. But why is that? There's quite a variety of reasons. First might be you might be situated in a region where your topography is quite different from your region. For instance, you're at a coastal town bordering the ocean. Ocean has a dramatic influence on your weather conditions. So does the land bordering it. Your ocean might warm up slightly more or slightly less. Your land next to it bordering it might be heating up slightly more or slightly less, and that can dramatically make a difference to your weather conditions. And also, say for instance you're at in a small little town on the foothills of a big mountain, that will also make a big difference. Wind, which will orographically, I know that might sound a bit tricky, but we'll get to that at a later stage, rises up against the mountain, and condensation takes place, and you've got rainfall. And in the meantime, and all the while, the regional forecast said it's going to be a sunny day. So you've got all that variables playing into local conditions that might differentiate it from regional forecasts. Then also you have the different kind of sensors that's available to you. Both regional and local forecasters have a wide variety of data. Historical data, data gathered from weather stations throughout the country, throughout the state, weather satellite imagery, ocean buoys, weather balloons, you name it. There are literally so many sensors that they do get the data from. It's hard to make actually a horrible prediction nowadays, but they can still get it wrong. Point being, your regional forecasters didn't necessarily get it wrong, but your local forecasters have an advantage. They also have sensors placed within your specific location. Say for instance, in your town, just outside your town, close to the ocean, if you're close to a mountain, maybe on top of the mountain size. So those sensors give them the advantage of giving you a more real-time, accurate forecast that's more applicable to your region. So what does that mean at the end of the day? Well, that just means you have to, depending on what your activities or your goals for the day is going to be like, that depends whether you're going to pay attention to your regional forecast or you're going to pay attention to your local forecast. If you're going to travel around in a state, regional forecast will be your best bet. If you're going to be staying at home, or you work very close to home, within your town or city, or say for instance within 10-15 minutes drive, your local forecast will be in a much better position to give you an accurate prediction of what the weather will be like. Another thing you have to take into consideration, the difference between local and regional weather, is the time from the time from whether the forecast was issued till the weather actually arrives. Weather changes, and it changes very quickly, and your regional weather forecasters can't respond that quickly to sudden changes in weather where your local forecasters can. So this is just a few variables that play into regional and local weather forecasts. So hopefully this will help to give you a better understanding of what the difference between the two are. And please take it easy on the weather. Then meteorologists nowadays are very good, and your weather services nowadays, I would say, is 90-95% accurate. The variations you see in the weather is mostly local variations, but if you take the sum of your counties, all your cities, all your towns within a given region, and you take them all together and you take the averages, it will correspond with your regional forecast the vast majority of time. You might just be unlucky that you're situated in a small little town or part of a city where the orographic conditions or atmospheric conditions differ quite substantially or make such a big impact that it deviates a lot from your regional forecasts. So I hope that clears it up. It's a little bit of a difficult subject to explain, but I think you're getting the message. So I hope you enjoyed this explanation and this small summary. If you'd like to find out more and read the complete article and everything that goes into local and regional weather and what the difference between the two are, like I said, you can find the article in the link below. So just click on the link in the description below and you'll be taken there. If you like this kind of video, I've got quite a few upcoming videos explaining actual weather phenomena and weather conditions, how they occur, what the characteristics are, and what we expect from them, and obviously with visual aids. So if you like this kind of summary and you enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. That helps me a lot. If you like to get more of these videos in the future, remember to hit the subscribe button, the little notification button next to it, and as soon as another video is released, you'll be notified immediately. And I think that's it for now. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, keep your eye on the weather. Cheers.